Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Wednesday, September 11th, 2013. Moving quickly, we see that we only have one potentially market-affecting announcement scheduled for today. That's at 10:30 this morning, which is the EIA Petroleum Status Report. Don't even really know what that is, and it's only a gold star. I'm not going to dwell on it, I guess you might say. Let's take a look at what's happening around the world. Asia, flat and mixed, but basically flat. Europe, up slightly, I would say, but nothing really. There's no rockets taking off over there at this time. I got a big kick out of Apple's announcement yesterday, and I guess the biggest thing is the fingerprinting. Everybody's talking about that. So now you don't even have to have the FBI or anybody take your fingerprints. Apple's going to do that for you, and they'd be more than happy to forward that on to the NSA. I didn't say that, did I? All right, I apologize. I shouldn't say those kinds of things. I get a big kick out of this too. 10 things your personal trainer won't tell you. Well, my personal trainer's not going to tell me anything because I don't have one. So I guess I don't have to worry about that. So let's move right along to see what's going on with the futures here in the United States. We're looking at flat open here on the major indexes. Gold is, since it's dropped below 1400, is kind of wallowing around 13 and a quarter roughly. And oil at least came down off that 110 plus level, and it's down to 107. Still looking for it to get to 105. That would be the way that I would like to have it. We did have a lot of alerts go off yesterday, and we are in the process of moving and packing up our house here, and it's a new build that we're moving to. So there's a lot of work that we're doing over there as well. So yesterday I was pulled away. Well, I guess you might say it sounds like somebody pulled me away, but I pulled myself away and ended up out at the house doing some work for the entire day, and there's no internet out there yet until next week. So I wasn't able to pull a trigger on any of these, but that's okay because Tom Sosnoff this morning says you should stay small. So I'm staying small. I'm pretty happy with what's happening over here. So I'm not real interested in loading up on anything, but we can take a look at what triggered off yesterday and see what happened. We have Celgene, Netflix, and Chipotle. So let's go over to our chart. Here's Chipotle. We were already in on Chipotle way down here, but it took off. It had a very nice day yesterday. And looking at the bottom of this chart, you see the start time is 8:30. I did send an email this morning to Thinkorswim support to ask them why their chart is starting at 8:30 when it used to start at 9:30. And then this final candle over here is supposed to be 78 minutes before the close. 13:42, that would be 14:42. No, that's we're still looking at, it's an hour off. It's definitely an hour off. So, but Chipotle had a nice day yesterday. If you were going in around 10 o'clock in the morning, that would have been a really sweet time to get in on this big run up during the day on Chipotle. What else did we have? We had Netflix. And it also enjoyed a very nice day yesterday, although unless you were able to get in on somewhere in this candle, which would cover 10 o'clock, you you weren't able to enjoy most of the rise yesterday. I would suspect that it just took off from the beginning. We could break this down even more if we wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. But it was looking pretty good. So if you got in on that, congratulations. And the last one is Celgene. I don't think that one did as well, if I remember right. No, it had a nice big open, and then it did nothing but pull back. So if you were going to get in maybe later in the day here on this hook, may have been a good time to get in, but it might be, I think we're just a little bit out of sync here. So that one's not as pretty as some of the other ones that we've been looking at. Okay, now we'll jump over to the A+ list and just move right along quickly here. Maybe have a nice short video today. Apple, we had an alert on that. Obviously, the public or traders were not real happy with their announcement yesterday on their phones. Their cheaper phones, not really that much cheaper. I mean, this is Apple. Come on, what do you expect? And then they're coming out with a bunch of different colors, and they're going to want to charge you more for that, and the fingerprint thing and all that kind of stuff. So, killing that alert there and clearing up all drawings. All right, that's enough on Apple. We'll take a look at Amazon here. All right. Just sort of totally missed that. We're still waiting for a new target to set up down here. Baidu. All right. Maybe we're going to get some movement here on Baidu. Still would like to see them break through this though, so I'll put an alert up here. It's not necessarily an alert that I want to get in on, but I want to see it break that level right there. Celgene, like I mentioned, we're not very much in sync here. We're going to have to wait for a pullback down here. Can't believe I put an alert on that thing anyway. CF Industries. There's not a lot of fog in my head today, so I'm feeling pretty sharp. Let's see, CF, we have some resistance up here, support down here. We're getting close to the resistance line, so we'll just keep an eye on that one. Chipotle, like I mentioned, this is a nice move. We're in on it. We're not going to add to our risk on Chipotle at this time. All right, so let's take a look at Google. Still looking for a hit on that target down there. We'll just take our time. Things are progressing nicely there. Goldman Sachs, wow. That was some day yesterday. What's with them? 910. Stocks climb on diplomacy, blah, blah, blah. Don't really see anything here that's, well, there's a lot of news that has them in it. Sometimes they give you the time. Let's see if we can get something early. South Korea probes Goldman, Credit Suisse, and RBS for bond sales. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why this happened. That is a huge move on Goldman. And I don't know really how to treat that myself, to tell you the truth. But we're just going to wait. We have a target set here. We'll see what happens. LinkedIn. We have a target here. We'll be patient. We'll wait for that. That's still valid. We're in an uptrend. Everything's looking good there. MasterCard. MasterCard had a very nice day too. So I suspect that whatever happened with Goldman also happened with MasterCard. So now we have a resistance point up here too, and I just want to know if it breaks through that. So I just put, that's like a resistance alert, not a trade alert. Netflix had that very nice day. We got a hook here. Is it going to continue? It might, but I would prefer, I'm going to move this. I just prefer that it come down here. It's been very strong here. It looks like for the most part the 45 hook here is the one to play off of. But I was not able to get in on this yesterday, so now I'm going to wait for the next one. Priceline. We have a target set, still valid. Everything's moving nicely. We could do a long term. Well, I don't do long term trades on Priceline. That's all that there is to it. All right, Tesla, who is planning on putting charging stations across the country. Now this is pretty over here. We have short-term MACD hooking up, and we got stochastic hooking up. We got price hooking up, or moving up, I should say, on a pretty nice move. We don't have confirmation over here, though. And that's slightly disappointing, but regardless, I'm putting an alert here. And this is a trade alert for a bull put. And last is Visa. Wow, same thing. They related to Goldman or something. But this is a trend reversal, I guess you might say. So now we're looking for something down here. And we'll wait for that to develop. So the only alert that we have for today is Tesla. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to sit here and not do anything crazy, and hopefully capture this week another $500 or so. Be very happy. I think we're at max. We're almost at max on these. Let's take a look. SPX 57 cents on our short, and SPY 5.5 cents on our short. So looking pretty good there. Looking pretty good. We still have some time to milk these, at least for today. It looks like as though today is going to be all right for all these trades over here. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.